Welcome to Cover Calypso, where I, Dove, force my co-recappers, Raven and Wing, to judge a book by its cover. This week we're doing Sweet Valley High number 3, Playing with Fire. Take it away, guys. What do you see and what do you think it means? And Wing, the answer murder is not going to be accepted.
Damn it.
You're going to have to be more specific than that.
Manslaughter?
No, come on.
Well, I don't know who the woman is. That Jessica or Elizabeth? Because that person looks.
Do you want me to tell you who they are?
I don't want to actually know.
No, not at the moment. I think that person doesn't look like Jessica or Elizabeth, so I'm gonna go with. Lila's got brown hair, hasn't she? So who's another blonde one? I don't know. Just some random blonde girl.
It's clearly Cousin Robin, and we've been lied to. She did make it into Sweet Valley High. Let's just roll with that. Cousin Robin and some weirdly tall brunette dude that looks very preppy.
That dude is John Travolta.
Sure.
Look at him.
He looks like Carrie.
Like, look at those lips.
Yeah, I can see the John Travolta lips.
He looks like Carrie Elwes. Is it Carrie Elwes, or is that how you pronounce it?
From Princess Bride. Yeah.
I think he looks like him.
But
he is wearing what is basically some sort of turd emoji as a cape. Soft scoop ice cream just like splurted over his shoulder.
I'm pretty sure it's a nice looking sweater draped over his shoulders in a very preppy style, except it's not nice looking at all.
It looks like a mink fur coat.
I think you'll find it's great looking.
Oh, right, a great looking sweater. My bad. It does I know you said murder is off the table. I have to be more specific. So it does kind of look like he's about to put her into a chokehold and take her to the ground. And perhaps it's not murder. Perhaps it's just date rape.
Or pro wrestling.
That's not a pro wrestler.
It might be. There are some that are hired for being pretty.
It looks like he's got a dislocated shoulder, so it might be.
I don't think he's pretty. Ooh, yeah, his shoulder is kind of far forward. She looks. Ooh, actually, if I look at her first, it kind of looks like they're awkwardly posing for some sort of formal photo, like a dance photo, a prom photo or something. So I'm going to say that it's Cousin Robin, angry that she's not allowed to be in Sweet Valley High books. So she and the John Travolta Princess Bride looking weirdo here are going to set a gym on fire during a formal dance.
Okay, Raven?
I think playing with fire, it sounds very sort of, clandestine and scary. I think that whoever this person is, I'm going to say Ellen Reitman, because I know she's not in the series, but she's blonde. So
she's not, though. She's a brunette.
Oh, is she not? Oh, for fuck's sake. Who's blonde?
Pretty sure only people who are the Wakefields or are sort of related to the Wakefields or can pass as a third Wakefield are allowed to be blonde.
Oh, well, here we go. I reckon it's actually a courtship picture from Ned and Alice.
Oh.
Either that or it's miscellaneous new girl who's come in with her strangely aloof boyfriend who looks like he's cosplaying as an interview with a vampire reject, going to some sort of convention, and I don't know, maybe his name's Fire because she's playing with him. Maybe that's what it is. His name's, I don't know, Jeff Fire Lazarus, and she is playing with him.
Okay, I was just going to say, you guys have wandered cluelessly long enough. I will now tell you who is on the front cover. Jessica Wakefield and Bruce Patman.
That's Bruce Patman. Fuck off.
No.
You can't tell from the immense smugness emanating off both of them.
I can see that might be Jessica, but that Jessica doesn't look like the Jessica that's been on the last 2 books.
If it's blonde and got a fairly wide face, it's a Wakefield.
Is a wide face a thing?
That's a good rule of thumb until we switch over to the photo covers where it's the twins that were in the TV show.
Yeah, I still don't think that's Patman. That's horrifying, but okay, well. They could still burn down a gym. That's fine.
Any last minute revisions to your plot suggestions?
Yeah.
Or now that you know who it is?
Jessica and Bruce have a mad sexual fling, and they catch a sexually transmitted disease, which burns, playing with fire, and neither of them know which one it came from. which one had it first? Who knows?
When in reality, they now each have two because they each brought one to the table.
Exactly. Yes. The hybrid mix of both.
Okay. Okay, so final answers are Wing largely is just sticking with the fire. People are going to burn down a school dance. Okay. And Raven thinks it's largely about STIs.
Yeah.
So, cool. Okay. Well, you're both massively wrong. But so tune into the recap tomorrow to find out how wrong. And we will see you next week for Cover Calypso. And thank you to our top tier Patreon supporter, Regina Celeste. Thank you for joining us, but stay away from Bruce Patman. You cannot fix him.